Taurus, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click on the description box below and it talks about the significance of the spread and the placement of the cards. You can also click on the playlist above, and what I've done is I've organized all of the past readings by astrological sign, starting with the most recent first. So if you want to look up a past reading, hopefully that'll make it easier for you guys. Oh boy. Taurus, you're feeling good today. This is you. And when I see this card, I mean, all cards can have different meanings depending on their placement and whether they're representing something internal or external in the environment. But this particular card generally comes up when I'm dealing with somebody who, as a child, was way more adult than other children. Just knew things, or, did things or saw things that gave them a sense of wisdom about them at a very young and early age. And then into their adulthood, they don't lose that childlike fantasy or magnificence or dreams. This particular card is all about the unexpected. It's all about not judging a book by its cover. But mostly it's about self-fulfillment. The antagonist in the situation is the Ace of Pentacles. And that to me, and if you look, it's like this big offer of resources. This is the potential for a new resource in your life. The potential is high, but the resolution is low, which means that this particular thing needs to be processed through a framework in order for it to be leveraged in one way or another. Okay? So here I see somebody understanding the possibility of the resource that is tangible and in their hands right now. This is a new way of thinking about everything that is available to you. So if this is a personal relationship, okay, be it a friend, a family member, or even a lover, this relationship can go in a million different directions, and all you can see is a million different possibilities. But the truth of the matter is, you are seeing both the good and the bad. And you're saying, well, what direction do I want to take this? How much of my time and energy do I want to invest in this? What is the framework that I want to process this through? You feel like you are in control of this particular feeling and entity within yourself. Not necessarily in control of the other person, but how you utilize this feeling is in your hands. What do you want to do with it? The overall, see, a lot of people see this and they immediately think manipulation, but because I feel like this spread is more about self than anything else, I feel like this is strategy, okay? This person strategized transporting these swords, and some people say that this person stole the swords, or some people look at it as this person had the job of carrying all of these things. And what did they want to do? Did they want to equal them out and do 2 even trips? Or did they want to carry as much as they could first so their second trip wasn't so bad? This is a card of strategy. So if this is a vocational spread, you see huge potential for growth and you feel like you have the resources available to you to move forward, be it networking or materials or even education. And you are now formulating a plan to utilize those resources to the best of your ability. You do recognize that this is not a straightforward path, okay? You absolutely 100% recognize that this is not a straightforward path, and then it's going to take a little bit of juggling and a little bit of figuring out. You're not looking to have the answer today, but you are looking to build the framework to process this particular resource based on your vision. And this card often represents vision. You see nothing but potential and new growth. If this is a personal relationship, there is not only if this is a personal relationship, the feeling that is inside, the emotional feeling inside is so strong that it almost feels physical. Okay? If this is a vocational spread, the potential for utilizing the resources for growth is all there. You have all the pieces in play, but again, they both need to be processed through a framework, because the high potential equals low resolution until you actually put something into a plan. You know what, I'm not going to pull any other cards. What I'm going to do, because this is such a straightforward spread, what I'm going to say, because you have the 2 aces on the board, and this is a very hopeful spread, what I'm going to say is sometimes when you picture something in your mind, it's perfection. You know, you can say, well, if I do this, then this will happen. If I do this, then this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. Or if I treat this person one way, then this will happen. Putting it into play, actually processing it through that framework, you're now adding other people's energies, including that of the universe and just, you know, life itself. And sometimes it can get rid of that pretty picture. So reach back into that inner child that has that faith, okay? Or be that child that has that wisdom. And as you balance and juggle moving forward, don't forget that there's other people involved in this decision. There's a heavy sense of self in this reading. There's a heavy sense of how do I want to balance my resources to benefit me for new growth. And a healthy amount of selfishness is good. But, you know, just like the Devil card, I don't know why that came to mind, but it's the best way to describe it. There is a fine line between success and excess. And it's up to you to define that for yourself. Taurus, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next week.